What's going on, guys? It's Noah, and I'm just checking in. I feel like I haven't had a chance just to be like upfront and in the moment with you guys because my life has just been flipped upside down in terms of big changes that have been happening for me, which are both exciting but also very stressful. So in this video, I just wanted to talk about how major changes in your life can affect your mental health and your mood stability and your mental health recovery. So a lot of you know my story, and you know that I am a person recovering from a mood disorder, anxiety, depression, depersonalization, and testosterone deficiency. I moved back in with my parents about a year and a half ago, maybe even more. Basically a few months after I had a mental breakdown in May of 2011. And I moved back in with them because I was unable to take care of myself. And a lot of you guys know that because you've heard me say it. I wasn't able to hold a job, yada, yada. Well, over the last 2 years, I've been slowly trying to get better, get mentally stable, and get to a place where I could move out. Now, when I moved back in with my parents, when I was suicidal, severely depressed, no energy, all the low T symptoms with anxiety and depersonalization, sincerely from the bottom of my heart, I didn't think I was ever going to leave that house. I thought I was going to die there. So it was a really big deal that I ended up back there because I'm an independent person. When I moved out, I was going to be the person that stayed out, or so I thought, and so I had that misfortune of my mental breakdown and went back. Well, over the last couple months, I've been gearing up to leave the house, and I knew this was going to be a major change in my life, and I knew that this change had the potential to test my durability, to test my emotional stamina, to my stress, my ability to cope with stress. I knew that these would be challenged, and I'm really happy to say that I was able to move into my new apartment with my girlfriend Jessie, who has stuck it out with me for 4 years now, over 4 years, 4.5 years. She stuck it out with me when I was at my worst, and we are ready. We finally decided to go ahead and move out together, and that's a major change. And I wish I could tell you guys that without being scratched, without being too affected, I was able just to go right off into this new apartment with her, but it's definitely affected my mood. It's not about her. It's not because I'm afraid of being with her or living alone with her. But I think that I associated my house, my parents' house, which I've never shown you guys other than like the kitchen where you've seen me film before. But that was a comfort zone for me. And my parents were very nurturing and caretaking to me when I was sick, mentally sick, and unable to take care of myself. So leaving the nest again, it's scary because I didn't ever think I would leave again. I didn't think I would survive this whole deal. So now that I have, it's definitely made my anxiety a little worse. I feel like a knot in my chest has come up, and so I'm trying to really up the self-care the best I can. But the point is, major change can and will affect the way you are feeling. That can be for someone who's mentally stable, and that can be for someone who is recovering from a mood disorder of whatever nature, whatever sort. And so I think it's really important and something that people have been reassuring to me, and then I would like to reassure anyone out there who's struggling with their mood, be it situational and or for other reasons, because there's a lot of things that can trigger and affect mood. It's important to know that you're okay. Know that any change for anybody, is what people keep telling me, any change for anybody is going to be stressful and is going to force you to go outside of your comfort zone. And so my parents' house has been my comfort zone, and it's time for me to leave, and I have. And the move was a big deal, and I've been busy with some other ventures business-wise, and it led to me getting a little sick. And as you guys can hear, perhaps you can tell, if you've heard me speak before, most of you have, but I know there's always new people, that my voice is gone. But I'm trying to work through it, and I'm trying to be brave. I'm not trying to use that word lightly or loosely. But I mean, I think that it's important to exude some bravery when you're making a big change, and when you're fragile, and when you're someone who's been fragile in the past. It's extra important to remember that you can do this. I've survived what I've survived. I can make this next transition. It's a good thing. So basically, just want to talk about how that move affected me, and it did make my depersonalization, anxiety, and depression a little bit worse. But in response to that, for me, what I do when things get a little bit worse in terms of how my mood is, I just up my self-care, and it usually is able to balance it out. And I also remember, and I draw back on a couple years now worth of learning and training to get through these moments, that it won't last forever. So that's the deal with me. That's my little update. I just want to share that with you. I try to figure out a way to let you know what's going on with my life and also perhaps impart some of my own experience and wisdom with you. I don't know. Formatting these sort of videos a little harder for whatever reason. But that's what's going on with me. I moved out. I moved out for the first time after my mental breakdown, and I'm excited. And it's a big deal. So, yeah, that's what's going on. I'll show you guys the new apartment. I'm at my work right now. Because I left some stuff here, so I came back to film. Hope everyone's doing well. I've had a lot of positive feedback for the workout videos, so I think I'm going to try to do more of those, like I've said. And in general, when I get settled into this new apartment and when I finish this friggin' ridiculous video project that I agreed to for the Portland State University, which I haven't talked to you guys about, but anyway, I'm going to have a lot more free time, and I'm going to be way more interactive and on point with my channel and my videos and answering your guys' questions and trying to be a good host, for lack of better words. So take care, guys. Remember, change, it can affect you. It doesn't have to, but it can. But it doesn't mean you can't get through it. I keep telling myself this, so it's like I'm almost speaking directly to myself. Noah, you're going to get through it. Everything's going to be okay. You've come this far. Whomever's watching, you've come this far. You can go a little further, and we'll do another video soon. I hope that video wasn't too random. It felt random, but damn, I missed you guys. I missed making these videos, and I've been stressing that I haven't been able to for the last 7 days. It's been just chaos. But anyway, all right, guys, we'll do another check-in soon. Take care.